most of the times is when we forget about employee welfare. You realize sometimes the investors who invest in poultry farming, they forget how employees should live or how they should eat. And these are part of the one of the most important aspects you need as an investor in poultry farming for you to succeed in poultry farming. So today we want to look on how to construct a farmhouse. And a farmhouse is a place where employees are going to reside and where they are going to sleep and maybe have their prepare their meals and maybe rest. And sometimes if you are investing maybe in the interior, you may realize you may need some employees who are family men. So they need a place where they can stay with their wives and they will continue providing services in your poultry farm or in your dairy farm or in your pig farm without a struggle. So these are minor issues which are also very crucial, but very many people, they don't take them into consideration. So I want today to go with you step by step so that we may look on how to construct a farmhouse or a farm residence where the employees will be residing and staying. In the process, they will be taking care of the farm. So don't invest in one side and forget the other side, because a farmhouse is very cheap and it will only need you very little money, less than 200,000, and you will have very many rooms for your employees to stay there, which are very confidential and very private. So guys, come with me. You might be wondering today, teacher, are you carrying a piece of paper? Today I'm carrying a Kenya to ensure that I don't forget anything the moment I will be explaining to you. So we want to go there and start with the most basics before we even look on the materials which you require and how to construct it. So let's get there to the farmhouse. I see what we have done. So this is my farmhouse, as you can see. So let's go there so that we may be able to see what we really constructed from this other side. So guys, this is the farmhouse which we constructed for our employees so that they may have a better place where they are going to stay as they take care of the dairy farm and the poultry farm in this farm. Let's come inside to see how it looks like from inside so that we may look first on the design, then we'll be able now to look on the major details on what was used while constructing this farmhouse. First things first, the process of constructing this farmhouse is very simple. Just like the poultry house, we start by raising a simple structure like the one you can see now here. How we did, we started with this timber, then we had the roof, then what followed was the iron sheets, then the final thing which we did is the foundation. So we had this wall, just a simple basic wall. From the ground, it's around 1.5 feet, which we constructed using the machine cut stones, and then we have plastered it. What followed next was now the floor. So we did some simple foundation on this farmhouse. Then we done the flooring and the concreting. Then we finished now by applying the red oxide. So this is how it looks like in a basic manner. Just a basic door. Come with me, we go to the next room so that we may be able to see them step by step, and you'll be able now to understand what we are talking about. So this is the second room. Maybe assume you have employed family men. They can have this space, all of this space, for them to reside with their family without a struggle. They can have their chicken maybe on the corner, bed on the other side, then they'll be residing here with their family. So we did 3, and we want to look on the real cost which we used when we are constructing this simple farmhouse for employees. This is the final room. You can see it's the same size, and we want us to get into details of understanding what do we really use in this farmhouse so that we may be able to understand on how much you require to invest as an investor while you are doing your investment in poultry farming. So guys, let's get into details. When I was training, after I finished college, I was a lecturer. I used to teach finance and accounts, and that's what I love most. That's why I came now to teach you about poultry farming and the investment. So you're on the right hands. So first thing first, the first thing we had for this farmhouse was the iron sheets. We added 3-meter iron sheets. We bought 57 pieces at 1,700, a total of 96,900. That was the first thing we bought. So this iron sheet which we use now on the walling, and also we use now on the roofing, 96,900. We opted for this, but if you can use now the normal iron sheets like the Dumuzas ones, you are going to save a lot of money because they are always cheaper compared to this one. But our client preferred this for easy uniformity for the whole portraits. As you can see, even now on the dairy structure there, we have used the same kind of iron sheets. So our client decided to use this girl sheet, the green color, so that we may have a uniformity. Even on the major pottery house, we use the same kind of iron sheets. So you can prefer to use the other one. So number 2, we use the frames. Come so that I may show you the frames we used. In this case, we only use the 3x2 frames. So we add 600 feet, and we were purchasing each feet at 3,500. So we use them on the walling, and we also use them now on the roofing. As you can see, each feet was costing us 5 Kenya shillings. So we spent 21,000 Kenya shillings on purchase of the frames, which we use now for the roof and also the walling. The third thing we bought was the roofing nails. So we bought 8 kilograms of roofing nails at 250 Kenya shillings per kilogram. So we purchased the roofing nails of 2,000 Kenya shillings. We also purchased 5 inches of nails, that is for the construction of the walling. We purchased 4 kgs at 200 Kenya shillings, that is total of 8,000. We also purchased 4 kgs at 200, that is 1,200. We also purchased 3 inches, that is 6 kgs also at 200, that is 1,200. We also purchased the virgin rubbers, which we use now on the roof. You cannot be able to see them because they are on the roof. So we purchased them. Each packet we are buying at 100. We bought 8 packets. That is 800 Kenya shillings. Then we also purchased doors. These are timber doors together with the frame. So this is a Cyprus one. We purchased these doors. Each door we purchased together with the frame at 5,000. So we have 3 doors. As you can see, this one. We have this one and the third one here. That is 15,000 Kenya shillings for the 3 doors. The other thing we purchased was the windows. So again, we had 3 windows. Each window we purchased at 3,500, as you can see. So the total cost for the windows is 10,500 Kenya shillings. So as you have seen, we also did some good flooring. So we purchased some items for the masonry work. So these are the things we purchased. We bought sand, that is 10 tons at 10,000. Then we bought cement, 15 bags at 1,000, that is 15,000. We bought ballast, 10 tons at again 10,000. And we bought machine cut stones, 300 pieces for the whole walling. This wall you can see here, we use machine cut stones. We bought 300 machine cut stones at 18,000 Kenya shillings. And we also bought this red color you can see here, is the normal red oxide. We purchased 5 kgs at 300 Kenya shillings. That is a total of 1,500. We also purchased the inches for the doors. These ones you can see here for connecting the doors. We bought 9 at 200 each. That is 1,800. We also purchased these are, how do you call these ones? In a normal language, we call it chapi. We also purchased this one. We purchased 4. One for outside, another one for inside. We have installed another one now on the inside. We purchased each at 200 Kenya shillings. So the total costing for these 3 rooms you can see here, we only spent 180,200 Kenya shillings for the material. For the labor, we only charged 30% of the total materials, which was a little bit fair for our client. So guys, it is very much important to take into consideration the employees' welfare, because they are the one who are going to determine whether the farm is going to succeed or it is going to fail. And I want to give an advice. These are the mistakes I was making when I was doing my initial investment. I was not keen on the employees. So they ended up now having business in my business. So make sure you take good care of your employees, make sure the working conditions are also very excellent, and also make sure they have food on site. Don't allow them to go to, don't say you are going to pay them so that they may go out and go look for food for themselves. You will realize they will start now stealing from you. I don't also underpay them. Go with the prevailing wage rate and make sure you pay them on time. And also if they do some good work, make sure you give them some bonuses so that they may be well motivated as they perform their duties. So these are minor issues which are very crucial and you need to employ in your poultry farm. I have seen some investors who make a mistake. Now they think they can do everything for themselves. I want to assure you, you will not be able to scale. Have systems work for you so that you may be able to succeed in your poultry farming or in your investment. Like in my company, NEO-HEN Farms, what we have done, we have different departments. Each department is its own operations. We have the archery department, we have now the breeder farm department, then we have now the construction department, and we have also the marketing department, and very many other small departments, each with a head assisting us to run the operations of the farm. That's why you find it is easier for the construction to continue even at the farthest place without us being there. So these are the minor issues you need to employ in your poultry farm as you grow step by step. And you need to do this so that you may be able to succeed. So don't lose any of your time trying to do a guesswork. I not only provide you with the quality source of 1 chicks, but I will ensure I make you competent. And if you are very far, I will also train your employees on the poultry management techniques and on how they can improve on biosecurity and access controls in your poultry farm so that you might not be able to make a mistake in your investment. As I advised you, we took this project from the inception and we are going to go up to the final stage. I'll be updating you step by step so that you may be able to comprehend each and every step so that you may not be able to make a mistake. So if you want chicks, you can call me. If you want to construct a poultry house, a pig house, or a cow house, or a goat house, we have an experience of almost a decade in this business. We are going to deliver quality work as always, and you can see from our previous works what we have done. We are going to take the project from the start out to the end. I want to appreciate you guys for watching this video. Let's meet on the next video as we shall be looking now on the poultry house, where we have reached and the milestones we have done and the things we have done on the improvement. Thank you guys. Let's meet on the next video.